Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest.
It's funny, we both play in pro stadiums.
The Temple Owl, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the South Florida Bulls. Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis.
Yeah, Temple playing Philly. Yeah, because Temple's in North Philly. They don't got room for a stadium, but they just playing South Philly. And it's crazy because Temple sucks, or like it looks real bad on TV. Because you know the Lincoln Financial is huge.
The Bulls will kick it away to start us off.
Bro, this is the conference championship game right here.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Bro, that's how I feel Philly.
Hand off from the shotgun.
That's how it is in Philly.
Away for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's how it is. Bro, this is the conference championship game.
This is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records.
Whoever witnesses is going to represent the back.
And both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this
unless Buffalo loses.
Top teams in the conference, these might be 2 of the better teams in the entire country. These 2 teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football, you've been waiting to see.
It's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position. You hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker.
I mean, I've done it before. I've had played like this a couple years ago in the league. It's just you got to know who's your best players and go attack.
Yeah, a great job by the QB finding the running back,
goal is
getting
to
the football where he can do some
try to get out of here.
And most importantly, get the first down.
Yeah, get out of here as soon as possible.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense.
That's what I said so far.
Like that and runs to the football.
The schedule ain't good.
Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Simon. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And boy, is he close to that first.
Did you create your own coach or did you just keep the coach that's at USF?
Didn't get enough to move the
Did you create your own coach? Or did you keep?
And the defense did a great job. Understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And
you kept Brett Favre.
Short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding.
Now, that's what I said. It makes more sense because then we got a rivalry going. I wanted to actually be the 2 people that's playing.
The line of scrimmage and getting running backs on the ground.
Instead of like 2 coaches that, you know, already established.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain. And now they're forced to.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down.
Oh, yeah, you got that goal, Grammatica.
And come up bankrupt.
Yeah, you got the Grammatica. I'm very familiar with your team. That's not like this nigga picked one of the best teams in the American.
Defensively, you'll take the slow.
At least on paper.
4 or 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job.
Hey, you got a dual threat. You got a dual threat quarterback.
This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
I literally picked it. I literally got a bad team contender.
Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver.
Yeah, I seen like a couple of games. I seen when they played that.
Play action on first down.
What you know, call? BYU. I'll be like BYU.
They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing route.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Brown wants to pass. Big fella moving. That completion will take it inside the 4.
He said he just made the roster.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Look at that.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
Nah, like if you in the coverage, you can move.
Get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys.
Yeah, I mean whatever.
Play in practice all the
you can't move until. I mean, obviously you can't move until you in the conference or you get a playoff berth. Fuck. But you can whatever job they offer you. Let's say you get the Ohio State job. Huh? Hold on, I can't hear you for whatever reason. What'd you say? You said you stay in?
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call.
Oh, that's you. You can stay and build.
All cylinders early in the game.
Looking for block.
But you know, the more you stay and build, most likely the bigger job you're gonna get later. So, like, let's say you win the MAC this year. I mean, depending for me, depending what's out there. For me, any middle Big Ten team, SEC team like Kentucky, Minnesota. I'm thinking like ACC, like North Carolina. Because I'm trying to keep this as realistic as possible. Like, ain't nobody gonna go from Temple to Penn State. Like, if you do well at the MAC, you most likely you're gonna get a middle of the tier.
Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first
you gonna get.
As we look at the stats.
You gonna get one of those jobs. You ain't gonna get no crazy. But then again, like I said.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And maybe he'll get back to the line.
Like, even for.
But no more than that.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously?
Yeah, my goal is to get just out of here. Like, even if it's Kansas.
The sticks on 3rd and short. Now the toss. Find some fresh air. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown Owls. Great job.
But you gotta make it happen. Like, ain't nobody coming to save me.
Does a really nice job mixing and matching
I gotta make it happen.
Just to catch the defense off balance, they did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
We check in with
I don't even touch nothing. I just let computer do their thing.
Let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Penn State is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. They're trailing by 14 to
Yeah. You talking about Penn State getting killed? I know they trying to make me relive that Oregon loss again. I already know what happened. We lost and couldn't win.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I know, everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, turning it on.
Nice job to get it past.
Good job getting to the marker.
Awesome job there on third down by the QB, working through his progressions. He wanted to go.
Great job getting into the mark.
Everything away, so his eyes come down. He finds the drag route underneath, makes a good throw, and his guy does.
I ain't gonna lie, Temple got some dogs, man. They just poorly coached team.
Running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. Brown will throw it. Under fire. Quarterback got it himself. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Well, he hasn't called his own number very often in this game. That actually is the first time he's taken off and scrambled, but it was a really good decision. He's been killing this defense through the air. You've seen the arm talent, you've seen the accuracy. That time, really nice decision to tuck it and get what he can get. He's got his defense on their heels.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, oh man, how about that play by the linebacker? I'm thinking, I got to get the run, I got to get the run. Oh, I see the quick pass, now I got to break on it and go catch this really, really fast guy over here. And how about the job he does, getting him on the ground, nowhere to go. Nice closing speed by that linebacker.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off. Give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
So the offense is going to
you
go for it on 4th down.
Cause I was like,
he'll try to throw
suggestions.
Makes a grab past the marker. Wide open spaces.
See, that's why they told you to go for it.
Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Right now, Boston looks dangerous. Because unless something catastrophic happens, probably Boston. I'm looking at Detroit, but I don't believe in Detroit. And I don't think Detroit believes in Detroit.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Yeah, they do.
And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of room to the right.
Touchdown, Temple. That was the slowest touchdown I probably ran in.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to
a dangerous team for me.
Make a big play and get the big touchdown.
Yeah, if they build confidence, nobody can beat them. OKC's always dangerous. Denver's dangerous. The Sixers are a sleeper in the East when they're fully healthy. That's I tell people watch out for them. Knicks are a player, but that's if they could get out their own way. It's wide open. Anybody can win it. Who, OKC?
Defense is going to have their hands
Who?
trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious
the old.
he has the ball in his hands.
Over? Oh, LeBron.
To see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Steph ain't going nowhere because Steph can shoot. LeBron probably should hang it out. KD's probably gonna be here for a little bit.
An offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Unloads it left. A strike downfield.
Yeah, I seen it. Just couldn't get there in time.
Just on this drive alone, I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
From the gun, to give, looking for room.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game. But you
San Antonio good. The only team they struggle against New York for whatever reason. They can't beat the Knicks. But anybody else they could beat. Yeah, they gonna say legal touching.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what
defensive holding. Yeah.
They'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Oh yeah, they got a good guard play. They got a fucking 7'8" center. So they could shoot, get to the bucket, yeah. So they in good hands.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember they can pick up a first without scoring.
Yeah.
Motion from the wideout.
They get hurt.
Brown wants to pass. Buying some time. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, Les Frank injuries.
Timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move.
And that's all it is about pushing off, especially if you're the explosive player. Yeah.
Looking for space. It's Norton. He's brought down at the 11-yard.
I didn't watch that game or today's game, so I'm going to have to watch the highlights to see how he look, like how he moving.
They'll send out the kicker here.
I mean, coming back too soon, you more so worried about your Achilles now. I mean, not your calf.
They get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And no chance at a return here. They'll start.
Yeah, they're not going to compromise. But it's
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board.
but it's all about selling tickets.
From the gun, the ground game.
I mean, I don't got no choice but to like it, because TNT ain't coming back.
At the line of scrimmage.
I got no choice, bro. Like, I'm fucking with Prime, though.
With bad intentions. Nice play there.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming.
I'm fucking with Prime, though. I think Prime got the best setup. Yeah, I'm fucking with Prime. Dirk, yeah, I think they got a nice little squad. Yeah, but NBC got a nice little package. NBC got a nice little team. Nah, ESPN make too many changes. That was cool with what you would call with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, bro. Yeah, but I don't know why they fucked up the Mike Green, Jeff Van Gundy, and Mark Brown, man. That was the perfect trio, bro. Bro, and Stephen A is the reason why I don't watch ESPN no more, bro. That nigga always he on that shit too much, bro. He be yelling like. Yeah, but that shit low key annoying.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue.
Yeah, but there's other ways you could have done that.
We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive line, breaks into the open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play.
Power linebacker.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them
From Ohio State.
Make them one-dimensional, put them in pass.
No, the safety. Caleb Downs probably. Yeah.
Now the play fake.
Who's we? Who's we? Oh, Washington. I'm like, who's we? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who is he? And then I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga's a Washington fan. It's alright, but y'all not trashing up. What pick y'all got? What number pick y'all got?
We gotta figure something out. We gotta try to do something.
Yeah, I think we ahead of y'all. So
at this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody, blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
We don't need a running back. We got 3 running backs. We don't need a running back.
Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football,
so
it's not necessarily panic.
Y'all need more than that. Y'all got a lot of issues.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense?
Oh, the defense.
I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Bro, y'all had a really bad defense.
Serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Okay, so we got
the defense holds firm. No pickup.
We got the same issues, my guy. We got the same issues. Both our teams got the same issues.
Stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action.
Lord, why the hell would I?
Out of the backfield, he's open. They stop him almost.
I don't need a running back. And if anything, I can get a running back in the. I can get a running back in the 3rd round. I can get a running back in the 2nd or 3rd round.
Simon, bringing the heat, and he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Scatterboo, what the fuck is he?
They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. He'll do it himself. They'll knock it down for a loss. They've got a really good drive going, but speed bump here at 2nd and 13.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown,
I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
Let them build the lead more. You really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing.
I mean, we could get Jeremiah Williams though, because he definitely do like run the ball. So I can see in a world we could get Jeremiah.
Quick strike complete. The defense will converge and out of bounds.
Nah, he ain't going. Unless KC come up.
A famous writer once said most men
lead
lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Got him downfield. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Oh, and that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the 1st down, but you give up an explosive play, and all of a sudden now you're reeling a little bit defensively.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
Wow, this offense.
You look good, happy to get life savers.
In this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Leaves it with the back. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The toss to the outside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to...
Oh, he's got some space. The 30, the 20, smashes through the tackle. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls. This is like a baseball pitcher that
the quarterback got murdered. He got that.
Pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, just gets in the
zone. That's what I feel. Like, I just got a... I don't know if I play... You play Buffalo?
They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable.
Yes, that's what I said. I don't even look at the
coverage, so he's a little bit confused. Can't just let him pick it.
On the run from inside his
I know we play early. I looked at that.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's piled up.
I got a point guard bill, but I'm averaging like 15 assists a game.
Just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long.
When you work on Sunday?
The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, what a caught! And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
I tell you what, they're down, but they're not out with this guy. They keep feeding him. He keeps having success on the ground. Maybe I use this now to catapult, do some play action, make some bigger plays down the field. But the run game has not been the problem today.
That's like...
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a...
Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Fakes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field, it's Simon. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The lone back's got it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Quarterback on the keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Gets it out fast. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. To the air, it's Simon. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Temple. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And now that cushion cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Turning it on. He has the first and still on his feet. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Single back formation, and they give it to it.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Makes it past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking for a crease, it's Norton. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's go! Leaves it with the running back. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Got you at the first.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas A&M is putting on a show offensively. Feels like they've been kicking them since the first whistle. They're up by 24 over Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Got the back over the middle. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop them.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The quick out. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Sends it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
He'll pull it down and run. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4. And the Owls want to crank the tempo. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rushes on him. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job of the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the
onside kick, try to get it
Running
back.
out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Titans.